Hi, we're Art and Bree. 4 years ago, we left the city to buy a 100-year-old farm to turn it into our own productive homestead where we can grow our own food, build a healthy life, and raise our kids just how we like. If you want to join us in our homesteading adventure on our small farm, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please don't take a shower. You're already wet and muddy enough already. All the animals are eager to be fed, and the pigs. I give the goats a little bit of the cow's food so that they'll stay down here and not go up there and harass her. I like her to be able to eat her food in peace, and just a little bit will distract them. I'm gonna keep you safe. Come on, let's go. It's always an extra handful when the baby comes, just to have an extra hand. I did bring the camera. I can leave the camera and bring the baby, and I often do that. We needed jackets. It's kind of a soggy day, isn't it, cows? So I'm mostly feeding them hay across there. Today though, I put it down here because it's just getting mucky. The bull and the steer calf are eating hay. Where is our little heifer? She's right there, and she's on the outside of the fence. What are you doing down there, silly girl? And that's probably a sign that I need to move him. I've been feeding him hay back here, but the forage and the grass is really beat down. Yeah, I'd want to be eating that grass too. Let's go. Get up here. I think she got out up here, so hopefully we can get her back in up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, don't break it. Oh, did you see that? Just checking the fence line. When the weather is anything but bone dry, I'll give them their minerals in small amounts so it doesn't get wasted when it gets wet. She finished her grain just about in time because the goats showed up to harass her and helped her finish off the last of it. I think they spilt a little on the ground. We're gonna put her back there. All right, thanks for your help. Here, do you want to put these buckets downstairs in the barn?
Yeah.
Can you get them both? Two hands? Oh, both in one hand. Wow. Take them downstairs and put them in the barn downstairs by the feed room. What a big boy you are. Thank you. Hey, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, hey, what are you doing in my fridge? You shouldn't be in my fridge any more than I should be in your fridge. Hey guys, I just want to let you know our Fermenting Foundations course that we've been working on is live. The cart is open until Sunday night at midnight. If you're interested in learning more, check out the link below this video in the description. You can learn how to make amazing, delicious fermented vegetables like this kimchi we actually made for the course. And the aspect I'm featuring today, wow, that's super good, is community and support. We're not just going to dump a bunch of information on you. If you choose to join us, you're actually joining a group of people that's going to go through the material together and have a ton of opportunities to interact with each other, make new friends, and you're going to have a huge amount of access to us to ask questions, to send us your photos, so we can give you feedback on stuff. If you're worried about something, we'll be there for you. That's what we're offering, and it's really gonna be an unrivaled level of support and something we probably won't offer in the future at this price because this is our beta launch. We want it to be right for you. Anyway, thanks for listening, and get out of my fridge. I'm actually taking a peek. There's a dollhouse in the yard. Gotta get that out. I'm taking a peek back there to see that both calves are actually in the fence. The fence is off. I'm gonna turn it on. I don't know why, it's not plugged in. Hopefully that'll keep those babies in the fence. I need to clean this shed out. It's got a bunch of junk in it. Some of it's trash, some of it's good. I'm gonna sort through it. All of our row cover from our cabbage is piled in here. I've got to bag that. I'm gonna get to work. I'll check back in with you in a minute. I better put this on because it's really quite dusty in there. Okay, that was the first bag that went into the dumpster. I probably got 4 more bags to go, and then we'll have this place clean. I just found something that has an interesting story. I found this piece in a market. It's like an antique piece. It's just very, very old and worn. That's something I bought when I was down there when I was adventuring when I was 19 years old. I was down there alone for a few months, and I'm gonna keep that. A kind and merciful wife and child brought me a grilled cheese sandwich. I've got some cool plans for what I'm gonna do to make this work so that I can work out of this place, basically. I also can put my tools in here right next to the house, or any tools I don't want in the house when I'm working on it. Plus, it needed cleaning out really bad, as you can tell. Boom, school time. Hey, I just want to say thanks for the sandwich.
Grace made it.
Thanks for the sandwich, Grace, and Brianna, you're killing it. You're doing awesome.
Grace made lunch while I did science. Well, the rest of science that she didn't. She could just listen while I did it.
My lens is fogging up. Thanks, Grace.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna go back to work. Okay, I've gotten the place mostly cleared out. I still have a few really troublesome things, like this vine, which is growing all over the outside of the shed. There's an old cow horn. That's from before our days here. I'm done with that for now. What's for dinner, Mama Bear?
Just a gorgeous, wonderful homegrown meal. We have barbecue sandwiches, coleslaw, and potatoes, all from the farm except the bread.
You've done awesome on food today.
It's always a fight in myself of how to do food.
Even though it's more than kind of cramped in here, it's actually also kind of cozy. Bree's like, this is not cozy, this is just cramped.
I mean, I used to kind of feel that way, but I'm kind of burned out.
You're burned out and cozy?
No, I'm burned out on small. Nowhere to put anything. Everything taking 3 times as long. It's mine. It's like, I call it Chinese water torture. At first it's just a drip of water. It's like, this isn't that bad. This is no big deal. This is awesome. We can do this. Now it's like, make it stop.
Guys, it's fall here, and it's incredibly beautiful. This last weekend, my sister Priscilla and myself took all the kids up to one of the high, beautiful mountains where we live and took them exploring in the woods. What'd you say, Wilder?
We're finding a bear.
We're finding a bear?
This way. Yeah, let's go this way.
These mountaintops have magical woods, and going up to these mountaintops always remind me
Hi!
how thankful I am to live in the place that we live. I'm grateful for the 4 seasons that bring a new perspective and give us completely free a new take on the year. It's the next morning now, and we've already done our chores. Do you guys want to see what a happy cow looks like? If you want to see a cow smile, then come with me.
Hey, go, want a hug?
I actually forgot to turn the fence off, guys. I've got to do that. I'll be right back.
Okay, you can. What, are you okay?
Okay, stand right there if you want to see a happy cow. You guys want to see a happy cow? I mean, you want to be a happy cow?
Hey, go.
Okay, here's the recipe for the happy cow. It's just a fresh area to graze. There you go, that's better, isn't it? You're always happy, aren't you? You're always happy. So this is the area they have to graze. Did you see him smile? I'll show you one more time. Okay guys, did you see the cow smiling?
Yeah. No.
Oh. Say it again. We didn't look at the cow smiling. That was a joke, buddy. But you can usually tell if they're happy, or at least you can tell if they're unhappy. They let you know. Usually when they're happy, they're very quiet. Except the bull has his rejoicing song, and I can understand that. Sometimes it's nice to let loose a little bit. All right. Yeah. Bree, what are you doing today? You've got exciting news.
I'm just trying to knock out school, which I've almost done, hours before we're ever done, because we are going on a field trip to the orchard with a bunch of friends, and it is the most beautiful place. It is an orchard on the side of a mountain, and the views are just endless. It's just like whoever originally planted that orchard and had their home there had the most epic spot.
It's quite a drive, but it's really worth it.
Oh yeah, it's totally worth it. The drive will be nice. I'll bring a cup of tea with me. It'll be fun.
That's exciting.
Yeah, the kids don't really care, but they're excited to see their friends.
We've had some fun times around apples.
Yes.
From my grandmother's orchards, which are a long way from here, making cider as I was growing up, and we did that together.
I was so sad because this year I did check to see if we could go out to Arthur's grandma's orchard, but there's no apples. We had a really late freeze here, and it froze all the blooms off, or the blossoms off, so there's no apples to be had, which was really devastating. Early, yeah, thank you. There was a really early freeze.
This spring.
This past spring, yeah. And then actually, we already had our first frost here, which is crazy. It happened last night. We had a frost. It was a small one. You might not have noticed it, but all this whole bank out here, you know how it always frosts first?
Yeah.
It was all frosted this morning.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so first frost last night, September 29th. Or what is today? Today's September 30th. That's crazy. Usually around here in our zone, it's mid-October. So that's a couple weeks early.
It's going to be a cold winter.
When is our apples going to be ready?
We got a few more years, I think. Especially because they got knocked back a little because our goats and cows. Remember that one summer they kept getting out and eating them down?
Not this year, though.
Not this year. Only the deer on that one cherry tree.
We not started yet.
More like the cat with him.
Hey guys, have fun picking apples. I want every person to come back and tell me one cool thing they saw or learned.
Okay. Why
Wilder,
can't you come?
especially you.
We might.
All right, y'all, have fun.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Look at this. It's a perfect fall day.
It's amazing.
I bet the leaves are changed up there more, too.
Yeah. This is where the video gets really boring. That's not true, but that's my thinking. I'm always conflicted between telling an interesting story and just like, this is where I'm at, this is what's happening. I'm sitting here with my computer and sending out emails about our house job. And it's just painful to do because I've delayed some of them for so long. So I'm reaching back out to the wonderful architect who's worked with us, and reaching back out to the engineer to try to move things forward on wrapping up our blueprints. It's painful though, because this is actually just, let me say it this way. A lot of you all, I feel, from reading comments, are feeling this tension of like, why haven't they actually made progress? And I just want to say, that's real tension. And if you're experiencing it at a 2, we're experiencing it at an 8 or a 9. And for Brianna, it's fear. For me, it's like shame that I haven't started because of all these. I just am honestly kind of having a personal crisis right now. And in the midst of it, I'm still working, I'm still making videos, I'm still working on the fermenting course. Like, I have to do that stuff. If I don't do that stuff, I'm not doing my job. I'm not showing up to work every day. some people have said, well, why are you making interesting creative videos or doing creative interesting things and not working on the house? And you know what? You're right. I should be only and 100% of the house. But I also, making interesting video content is actually my job. So like that's like the job here, the house here. I'm hoping to turn them into one thing. So what I'm doing right now is sitting down and trying to just push through some of the anxiety and just do these things, or the things that give me anxiety. Sending emails, talking to people on the phone doesn't, calling people on the phone does. So I'm sitting down right now, I'm sending out these important emails. I'm trying to not put stuff like this in my video because I feel like it's kind of negative, but it's honestly, this is the real truth of what's happening, is a personal conflict in me to try to move forward. And it's real, it's not, I'm not dramatizing this. If I could leave this out of the videos and just be slamming on the house and just rolling forward effortlessly, that's what my videos would be about. And I hope to get there and push through this hump. I've done this before, I've had these challenges and overcome them and worked really, really hard. I'm confident in the end of this process that we're gonna come out meeting our goals. But in the meantime, we're where we are today and we're doing what we are today. And I wish I was gutting like crazy on the house right now and, you know, going down and pulling permits next week. And it's my fault that I'm not. But I'm trying to do the thing. So right now, as boring as it might be, though it's real life, so who knows, maybe this is interesting, I am sending some emails. And I'm gonna make some phone calls as well. So thanks for listening. And we'll move on from this now. It's not over yet. We're gonna go to Bree and the kids at the apple orchard, picking apples, and I'm sure having an awesome time. And I'm just gonna let that close this video out. Thank you so, so much for following along, for joining us in this journey, even when it has serious ups and downs. And thank you for all your encouraging comments and your comments in general. So let's go to the apple orchard. Bye.
You excited now, Bub?
Yeah.
In true mom of many fashion, we showed up with one kid without shoes. What are we gonna do with you? No shoes.
Get down! Look. One apple in the back.
Yeah, someone handed that to me on the way.
Mama, this one almost fell on my head, and it's so juicy.
Oh. Get it?
Guys, let's stop. I'm in the street to get this. Oh yeah, I put it right on the side.
It's a perfect day.